Hello, and welcome to the 5th episode of the Doing It Right podcast with Andrew and Alan. Today we have a special guest, Seabass, or Sebastian Mouser is his real name. So how are you today, Seabass?
Doing great. How about you?
Pretty good.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah. How about you, Alan?
I'm doing pretty good myself.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure you were included there.
Thanks for checking up on me, Andrew. I appreciate it.
So recently, the Trump rally was a big event in our community. A lot of people went. None of us went, but so you watched it, Seabass?
Yeah.
What was said?
He said that Joe Donnelly was not going to win the election, and that's basically the reason why he went to Southport was because he knew that there were a lot of Mike Brown supporters there. And yeah, he's basically talking, about Joe. And basically, Trump was only outside for about 15 minutes in the gym. But that gym, I haven't been in 3 years. And I remember looking at it and seeing how different it was on YouTube. And it was, and it was a blast. But it wasn't a blast. Well, necessarily wasn't, the reason why, we win. But it was it was basically like a political issue there. But Mike Pence was out for about 30 minutes, and it was significant for Southport.
Yeah. So, that was mainly the focus, is just the election of Mike Braun and Joe Donnelly, which the ads for are amazing.
Can I be honest?
Sure.
To be honest, I wanted to go so bad. And I was confronting my parents and all that, because I knew Reagan Elliott was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Reagan Elliott, he's like that guy that's just like me, where he knows that, Trump is our president, and I still want to go see a president, so,
Yeah.
But my parents are really against him, and I made a deal with them, and I can't tell you that, but I can tell you that I did originally want to go, yeah.
Yeah, we did too, but, we couldn't, we just didn't have the opportunity.
Yeah, I still have my ticket on my phone,
Yeah.
There were a lot of people protesting it, which I thought was a little bit silly.
Yeah, explain to me the mindset of protesting Donald Trump, because even if you don't support Donald Trump, that's just what presidents are supposed to do. They're supposed to endorse the people that they want in office, and they're supposed to go campaign for them.
Yeah.
So I really don't get the mindset he's not being a good person by coming and campaigning.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing or something.
Yeah.
But
no one's bad because everyone has an opinion.
Yeah.
But people's opinions can make people do bad things, and those bad things have to be handled. And a lot of people think that Donald Trump's handling them the wrong way, but in my opinion, he's not. And that's one pro of going to the rally. But there's still a lot of cons to my family, so I couldn't go. But yeah.
It's interesting stuff.
Yeah. So you got some topics there.
Okay. What did you do for this past Halloween?
Yeah. How was your Halloween?
It was good. I almost got sick though, so I didn't want to go trick or treating because that's baby stuff. But my family, they really wanted me to.
Mm-hmm.
And I dressed up as Beetlejuice. And I scared the crap out of a few people. And I had my voice ready, and the voice for Beetlejuice is the flawless voice for me. And I have the voice. I can't use it right now, but I only use it on special occasions. But
you might have to use the voice. I think you're gonna have to.
Oh shoot! I don't know.
Who is Beetlejuice?
Isn't it like a show? And there's
It's a film about this evil dude. He's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Starring
really
Michael
funny
Keaton.
evil dude.
Have you seen a movie called The Founder?
No.
It's all good, but yeah, he's a really cool guy.
Pale wants us to raise the volume.
Yeah.
Raise the volume.
No, everybody else says it's okay.
Raise the volume.
Everyone else
She's
Our biggest fan. Raise the volume.
She is our number 2 fan now.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is Raylan in the chat?
Yeah, Raylan's
says
in the
it's
chat.
Raylan says it's
Okay.
All right.
Sorry,
okay.
Pale, but our number 1 fan says that's fine.
You've been trumped by the number 1 fan. So.
Wait, you said the pill wanted to be louder?
Okay.
Wait, what?
So, to give you some background, our number 1 fan is Raylan Pointer, and our number 2 fan is Pale. And so like they both are arguing
Managers.
on whether or not the
Yeah.
volume should be raised,
I
and
see.
so we.
Wait,
we chose-
Raylan said louder.
Oh my!
Raylan wants it louder.
Okay,
Make it louder.
loud,
Make
louder.
it louder.
Why?
Make it louder right now, Mason.
Raylan Pointer. She's like a lot of people Perry because her name's so familiar, but I just can't remember her. Yeah, I'm not good at remembering people. bro.
So, did you go into like any Halloween parties, Seabass?
I know there was only one that I knew about, and I wish it wasn't hosted by its host, Madison Rourke. Because me and her have had some trouble, and I didn't even want to ask her if I could go, and I didn't go. And I don't even know what it was like last night. I heard it was pretty good. I also heard that like half of the people dressed up as drug dealers. So.
Oh, maybe they weren't dressing up.
Oh no.
Alan's dressed up as a drug dealer.
Hush yourself.
He has his hood up for some reason.
I'm sick, Andrew. I'm cold.
Are you really sick?
I'm sick, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that. How sick are you?
I mean, I'm feeling better now, but
Are
it's
you-
feeling like I could.
Did you like throw up?
No, I just had a really super bad headache, and I was sad.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Oh,
So
Alan is sick.
Alan's sad, sick, sad.
Okay, so like on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was like this Halloween season?
It was. I would give it an 8.
An 8.
Minus
Okay,
pretty much, yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I would say an 8 for me. How about you, Alan?
I'd say 8.1. I beat Andrew. Take that.
I don't think this is a competition, Alan.
It's always a competition, Andrew. You know that.
It'll be a 10 next year though, because I'll be able to go to a party where someone hosts it and they actually, like me and all that. But
Mhm.
yeah.
Or
Listen,
wait, you could host a party.
Well,
Those are
actually, speaking of parties being hosted by me, my parents they only let me host one party a year,
Mhm.
and it has to be my birthday party, because
Ooh.
that's when times get real.
Yeah.
I haven't hosted a birthday party since 5th grade, but this year I want to host one, and it's gonna be so cool. I'm probably gonna get Snapchat back by that time, so
Oh, yeah. So I also want to talk about that. Like, so you decided to get off social media.
yeah, I'm
Um,
completely off of it.
You're still completely off of it.
I have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and messages, and
Wow.
yeah, that's all I have.
So like, what triggered that decision?
Here's the story. So Alex Lane, right? I made this fucked up video that I shouldn't have ever made. All right.
Wait. Sorry, Seabass.
Oh.
We forgot to tell you
yeah.
about this, but we
it-
do not use profanity on the Doing It Right podcast.
Yeah, but it's okay.
That's
it's
our
okay.
That's our fault. We did not
Yeah.
warn you of that before.
Hey,
Sorry,
so-
continue.
I'm sorry. So anyway, Alex Lane, right? He basically like kind of got something and he gave it to a few other people, and he used that as an excuse to basically make fun of my video. And I know I shouldn't have ever made it, but my mistake made me feel like I had to delete social media, and that's why it's all gone until I want to get it back. And I want to get it back because I'm doing better in school without it, and people. And the thing about social media is that I'm not necessarily like an artist. I'm actually not that good at all, but like I happen to make things that people enjoy. But most of the enjoyment of my social media was not stuff that should be enjoyed, and so I'm not gonna make any more social media until the time's right.
I think it's interesting because like I didn't expect you to be the one to like delete all social media. Like I didn't think you were that type of person. But I mean, yeah, I think it's interesting that you decided to do that.
Well,
and
it's
you said you're doing better in school.
Barely better.
That's
I'm
good.
still focusing on clearing in one of my grades. I don't have the worst grades ever. If you want to talk about the worst grades ever, you can look at the people who made me delete my social media. The people who like made me,
Wow.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what Lincoln's grades are. You know what I mean? I don't mean to bring this up, but I'm not even gonna guess what they are. I'm not saying he has straight F's. I honestly think that Lincoln gets good grades. It's
I
just.
highly doubt that.
What? Alan?
And that's a good opinion. But the thing is, like, I don't have bad grades. My worst grade right now is a B minus. But
That's better than me.
But yeah, and the thing is though, like, just I don't know. It's just my grades aren't bad, but my grades aren't getting too much better since I deleted social media, and that's that really.
Oh, okay.
So
Alan, when are you gonna delete your social media?
I will never delete my social media. I'm too much of a social media influencer. Andrew.
I don't think that's true.
It's true.
Social media is like a drug. You
Yeah.
gotta delete it sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Alan.
Alan, you gotta delete it now.
Gotta get myself clean.
Just delete it all right now.
You don't necessarily have to delete
Right
it, but
now.
you have to like manage it in a way to where it doesn't affect you as bad as it may be affecting you.
Okay.
At certain times.
May I propose a plan?
Okay, we're proposing a plan right now.
So
Alrighty.
you get homeschooled, right?
Me? Okay.
You never talk to anyone ever.
Okay.
You delete all of your social media, and then the only interaction to the outside world is through this podcast, live Sundays at 3.
Watch Sundays at 3 doing the Wright podcast. That's an interesting theory. I like that. I think I'll do that. Okay, people are saying stuff in the chat. I have Seabass, the chat wants you to speak up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
okay.
speak
So,
a bit
do you
louder.
have any questions for me, or do you want me
Okay,
to?
I have a
Wait.
question.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
I have a question
Alrighty.
about what started, because you have like sort of a different personality almost of like Seabass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So what started that?
It started when I was in cross country and I was in 6th grade. Alright, when I was in 6th grade, I was fat. Alright. I was like the worst runner ever. And I was actually slower than people you would never expect to be good at all at running.
Like Alan.
And, like what?
Like Alan.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, I think I met you in 6th grade, but I can't remember. Yeah.
You were like, we were about the same speed. Now you're way faster than me, actually.
And, so basically, Drew Schellenberger, I am so amazed at how fast he is. I joined cross country, and I get the spirit of running like he does, and I just want to be really, really fast, and I never give up at that. And here I am today, and I'm really happy with everything that I got from that.
Mhm.
But basically, his dad, I don't know if his name is Tim or Tom, I can't remember. But
I think it's Tim.
It's
yeah. So basically, he thinks that people should call me Seabass because everyone that's named Sebastian happens to like need to be called Seabass. Like I know a lot of Sebastians at Southport that are called Seabass. And there's a lot of Sebastians at Franklin that I know that are called Seabass. Especially on YouTube, there's like a Mario Kart gang or whatever, and they're all named Sebastian and Seabass, yeah. And I want to be a Seabass because that's like a really, really cool name. And Mrs. Busking, I'll bring her up in a minute, but she actually thinks it was the first day of school, right? And she was like, and she asked me what my nickname is because she knew I had one. I said Seabass, and she was like, that was cute, and that kind of inspired me to really keep it. And yeah, and the thing about Seabass though, like it's been with me since Drew Schellenberger and his dad gave me the idea, but people wouldn't stop calling me it, and it made me feel like that everything that I can do makes me a god. And as a god, I think I should be called Seabass. So.
Okay. I agree with that.
Thank you.
I also agree with that.
So I wanted to talk about your amazing love for Fortnite.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So, like, I want to first ask, how many hours do you think you've put into the game?
If I had a computer, I would put about 10 to 12 hours a day because I know Ninja said that when he was on a show. Because I just want to be the best player in the world. I know I'm not near that at all, but I just love Fortnite because the idea of 100 people jumping out of a bus and just killing each other, like that's real.
That's
you
the
know?
dream, man.
Yeah,
That is
it's a
the
dream. That's the life, especially for me. Yeah, I've had it for almost 6 months now, ever since June. And I've always loved my memories from it and my fun from it, and it's honestly the only thing I play.
Turn around, Seabass.
Oh, I
Okay,
know. Hey, I know them. Are they coming
Okay,
here?
so there's some ruffians outside.
I know them.
One of them is like dancing all around, but
We might have to go beat them up.
they,
I don't like the way that.
they might be
Dude,
crashing.
I
the
saw them when I
podcast.
was driving here, bro. I swear to God.
They're all rocking gang colors.
I don't like the way they're looking at me.
Do you want them
Are
to
they
like
looking
jerk?
at you?
I'm just saying, bro. Hey, I'm just saying, but one of them was jerking off.
Wait,
in the
why are
other
they
room.
in?
Oh, are they coming here?
They're in your yard. Oh my god.
Out my yard.
Hey.
Hey.
My little,
Hey.
hey, my
fuck
run
with that.
outside, bro. I love running outside.
You can.
Go ahead, yeah. Seabass is gonna
Yes, you
run
can.
outside.
No, wait, hold on. They don't see us. Shh. They don't see us. They don't see it. Don't do anything. Don't do it. Do not. Don't. Alan.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't understand what's happening, some random
they don't know
people
us, thank
just
God.
came into Alan's yard.
I scared the intruders away.
Aw, dude,
we are
I
safe
swear.
for now.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they were looking for me. That's why they walked across here because they saw my
Ooh.
car driving through here.
That was
Anyway, yeah.
that was a bit
Wait,
scary.
so who,
Yeah.
who were they?
Calvin. I don't know his last name. Oh, Coop. Yeah. Yeah, and then there's that one kid who's friends with them and a bunch of other kids.
How did they know you were here?
Because they
Just-
saw me riding my car with my mom
How,
here.
like,
They don't know you guys, trust me.
Okay.
They're like the worst.
you shouted my name.
Huh?
Oh,
You
really?
shouted my name. I don't
Oh
know.
my.
Well, I guess one of them knows.
Well, maybe it's because you were the sophomore prince and you got a lot
Yeah,
of
that's what I'm
publicity.
talking about.
I'm a very famous person in the community.
Yeah,
If I say so myself.
I think a lot of people know who you are, Alan.
Yeah.
Pale says she's bored. Well,
Oh,
nobody
I'm sorry.
cares, Pale.
Well,
Oh.
Pale, you can't be the #2 fan and be bored.
Yeah. This is a cool show. What's it called?
Wait,
This is a cool show. What's it called?
it's Doing It Right podcast with Andrew and Alan live
You don't
Sundays.
know
Last
the name of
Sunday
the
the
show
third.
that you're on?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just don't.
It's fine, Steve.
I'm outside Andrew's house right now.
Literally?
Raylan,
Oh, she's kidding. Never
Okay.
mind.
But
If you,
Hey, if Lincoln
SMH
was
worst
on that-
episode yet.
Hey,
Oh,
can I be
come
honest with
on.
you? I feel like if Lincoln was on this live and he said, "I'm right on your doorstep," I think we're gonna have to go on another doorstep then because
I think
Insane.
we'd take them on for you.
Yeah,
No,
we
just kidding.
we could
just get on a 4-wheeler and drive.
2v1, right?
Dude. Waylon's just joking.
Is dude Pale's just trying to be a party pooper.
Yeah, we might have to kick
Aw,
Pale
that's so
from the
pleasant.
chat.
Yeah, Pale, you might not be our #2 fan anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, you better get your life together.
So anyway, do you want to get into headline hoedown?
Headline hoedown.
Okay, so this, for anyone who doesn't know, like any new viewers, headline.
Seabass?
Yeah,
Also
and
does not know.
Seabass, because we didn't inform of anything.
Yeah, we should have prepared more.
Anyway, so headline hoedown is when we take a newspaper headline and we read it and we don't read the article and then we just kind of talk about it.
I have a question.
But okay, Mason, we need to get on making more actual
Things.
things. I'm tired of
You mean
doing.
Falcon newspapers?
I'm
real ones.
I'm tired
no,
of
real
doing
ones.
These
are
headline
real ones.
hoedown every week.
We-
okay?
No, I like headline hoedown.
But I mean, we can
Sounds
get
dope.
other things.
Wait, uh-oh.
How many people are watching this right now?
How many viewers do we have?
So far, I've only
The
heard of
Twitch
3.
machine got unplugged.
Wait,
Well, what?
Are we down?
are we
Mason?
down?
We better not be down.
Yeah, bro, this is a show, man.
We better not be down.
The whole
Mason,
nation is watching
live
this,
as
bro.
far as I can tell.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we live? Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. So,
Okay.
how many viewers do we have, Mason?
We have 8 viewers.
Okay, that's good.
You're a good attraction.
Yeah.
Seabass.
I thought we'd have more, actually. I told a lot of people said they'd watch
Well,
it. 'cause-
they'll probably watch it on Spotify. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard to make this time.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I have a
so
phone right now.
so you said did you have any other questions about it, like
About the
headline
newspaper?
headline hoedown?
I honestly don't get any of it. I don't even have any questions, so
Okay.
unless you
Okay,
All
have
right.
any more
so
information, yeah.
first one. Edmonton $1 million lotto winner so excited leaves ticket in store.
Whoa, that sounds
Whoa,
like a
okay.
big mistake.
What
bro.
would you do if you left
Your
lotto
your
ticket
winning lottery ticket.
in a
in a
the
store?
I'd probably
Well, I
I'd
know.
cry.
Yeah, and I know that that ticket would mean a lot to me because with millions of dollars, you know what I could do with that?
You could buy like
I could make an empire,
3 million V-Bucks or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, what would you do? Here's a better question besides Mason's dumb article. What would you do if you won the Mega Million jackpot, like the $1 billion thing?
Where are you asking the people? Or are you
I'm
asking?
asking you.
Oh, if I won the jackpot thing, I'm not a real lottery person. I don't know how lotteries work or anything like that, so I don't know how much money that is. Or
It's
It's like
$1 billion.
no, it's not $1 billion.
It's
Dude.
up to $1 billion.
that's like a third of.
Sometimes
what
it
Trump
goes
has,
up to $1 billion.
Yeah, it's I feel like
Wow.
right now.
All right. Well, anyway.
Right now it's at okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
if it was like $1 billion-ish dollars, bro, like I would buy the car that I want, which is probably gonna be $15,000, and I'm gonna save everything else in case something happens.
Wait, okay.
Save-
So Seabass, if you had $1 billion, you would buy a $15,000 car.
Yeah.
Why'd you buy?
I would buy like
$100,000. Okay,
I
the
would-
thing about me, I have
okay.
a thing with cars, honestly. I know what
if
car I want.
if you have that much money, spend as much as you want on like
Yeah,
a
I
car.
know. But the
Like,
car that I want is like worth as much as $1 billion. It's not actually, but like in my
It is to you.
emotions, yeah, it is. In my heart, you know, like
Okay, is it the Seabass Mobile?
yeah.
Okay.
that's
Tell
what
us
I'm
about the Seabass Mobile.
All right. Well, when I'm a senior in high school, I actually want this car. My dad tells me that the exact style is a 2012 Dodge Charger, and a lot of people hate that car because they happen to like Challengers even more. I just like the Charger because I remember driving in GTA 5 years ago, and it looked so cool, and I just loved it. And I knew that if I added flags on this and put like Seabass stuff on it, it'd probably be like $15,000 worth, but it would be like the Seabass Mobile, and it'd be really, really cool.
You could Seabassify it.
Yes.
I see.
I'm looking it up right now, and that's very cool. Take a picture of the Seabass Mobile,
What?
Mason.
So-
Why? I can't just download the picture. I have to take
you gotta take a picture.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. But so what else would we like? What else would you spend the money on?
Well, I don't know because that car is honestly like the only thing I've been focused on financially.
I mean, you could, for
Buy a
one, buy a
house.
house. You could buy a PC and play Fortnite.
Oh yeah.
You could
I
buy
do.
millions of V-Bucks.
Million.
You could buy Epic Games, probably.
You probably could. Could you buy Epic Games?
Well,
Probably.
for my age, probably they would. They would.
No,
accept
you
it,
don't have
but-
to be a certain age to own a company.
Well, you could
Oh.
like get somebody to.
Yeah,
hire a
right,
lawyer.
yeah.
You can hire lawyers.
So,
Do that.
Seabass, I actually, you know what? I want Seabass to win the
Me
lottery.
too.
Thank you.
I want you to win the $1 billion so you can buy Epic Games
Yeah.
and then create Fortnite too.
Well, can I be real with you? I think
Yeah.
I know what I would do it on. All right, so when I grow up, I want to be a movie director, and I want to like make movies. I want to be like a new Steven Spielberg just for this century, you know, like. And I'm that kid that like has a lot of imagination on that.
Mhm.
So I would probably spend it on Fortnite the movie or something like that.
Fortnite the movie.
Yeah.
Now, see, that probably will be a thing
Probably.
now that I think about it, but I'd like to see that from Seabass Spielberg.
Seabass Spielberg.
So anyway, we should go to the next
Okay.
headline.
Back to headline hoedown.
Well, that was still headline hoedown, but
Okay.
okay.
Headline hoedown. Woman gets 6-foot CVS receipt after buying 3 items.
So my first question is, what kind of items do you think it could possibly be? They gave her 6, like maybe she got like some like foot cream that had a bunch of like ingredients.
I don't think you put the ingredients.
Well, okay, but like I don't know, medical name. So it's like a super long name.
Wait, if
Something
she
like
had
that.
6 what?
She had 6-foot CVS receipt after buying 3 items.
Why is this a news article?
I don't know.
Mason?
I'm confused.
Okay, well,
Because
I looked at the article. It's like some of these articles are only like one paragraph long. They're not, and they're all from like really weird like local news stations. But I can actually tell you this. I actually read these articles. So, first of all, the guy who lost his lottery ticket, he found it. Okay, he won. He actually
Yes.
did win the lottery. Okay.
Good guy.
Yeah, let's all
Yeah,
clap. He won the lottery.
If you lose your if you forget your $1 million lotto ticket in the store, can you really be trusted with $1 million?
No, but that's not what matters.
Okay, so this woman who like got the 6-foot CVS receipt, it was a whole bunch of like coupons
Oh.
because she was like CVS like Extra Care. That's your like premium program.
Uh-huh.
and there's like pages of coupons.
Well,
So, I mean, were they like expensive items? So like, how much did she actually pay for it? Was it
probably first.
like
I don't think it was that
a,
much.
a couple cents?
maybe like $20.
Okay, next story.
A nickel.
It really
Nickel.
depends on what she bought. I mean, CVS they have a
There's
wide
not
variety
much
of
to
items.
say about that topic.
That's a dumb. That was a bad one. Mason, not your best one.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Go back,
Aw.
Mason.
Back to whence you came
Banished.
from. Back to
So,
your hole.
We need a
Topics, you
ban
mean-
hammer. Banished.
So you mean topics for episodes?
What?
You mean like for your guys' show, you guys do topics every episode for your person that you're hosting or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. Not hosting, but interviewing.
Okay. Sit back down, Alan.
Put down the weapon, bro.
Oh my God, he has a hammer. I repeat, Alan has a hammer. He's coming for me.
Bro, Lincoln ain't here. You don't have to use it.
Or watch
Hey,
something.
just in case. Just in
yeah,
case.
yeah. Just in case, yeah. Because he
Anyway.
lives like a mile away from here, right?
So we're gonna go on to the next headline. So, area school administrator accused of showing up drunk to school during Alcohol Awareness Week.
Yeah.
Comma arrested.
Arrested.
Okay. So
I would actually. put
that sounds
possible, to be
like
honest.
something that Alan would do.
That's,
First off,
that's based, kind of. Not gonna lie.
based.
Based.
A man of alcohol is a man of experience, but I'm the guy that's even more experienced and doesn't drink alcohol. Like people that
What?
people.
I'm
well,
a
like,
bit confused.
All right,
by
think
that
of it this way.
sentence.
I'm not saying that this. I'm not saying that like this person, school administrator, guy or girl, like it doesn't matter because alcohol is. I'm just saying like it's wrong. You know, like people can drink it sometimes because there's like evidence it's like good for your brain or whatever. But this person deserved to be arrested because like they, you know, it just wasn't, you know, it just wasn't good.
Yeah.
for
Oh,
that moment.
that he. I didn't realize this was like controversial. It's like you're technically. So it's like it's a contract. It's a contract violation.
If you're showing up to work drunk, which
Right.
it's always bad.
Right.
I hate it when.
And also, that would mean that he drunk drove there.
Yeah, and also he's showing up to work
Yeah.
drunk.
So
which
they
is
would
always
probably
bad.
charge that too. But
Yeah.
anyway,
And
yeah.
also he's a teacher, so it's
Well, he's not a teacher.
School
He's a school administrator, so he really doesn't. He didn't even have to be at the school.
Oh, dude, what are you
What?
doing? You could have drinking all the alcohol you wanted and not get arrested. Like, what?
Administrators don't have to be there every time. Like it's like who's that guy? Mapes. He our
No,
guy?
your school administrator is Mr. Sloan.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
that dude
confused
is so
with
cool.
another job.
Yes, sir.
I thought. Wait, what? What exactly is a school administrator? Cause like, wouldn't Mr. Clips be an administrator?
No,
Like a
isn't he a
principal?
counselor?
Oh, I thought they were the same thing. My bad.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's an administrator.
I don't know.
Mason, what? What
Is
do you
an
think?
administrator the same as a counselor?
No, it's just like somebody that's in charge.
You have a Chromebook right there, Alan.
I don't know if I like these headlines, Mason.
Yeah, these are bad headlines. I hate you.
I'm sorry.
I
found
hate
them,
you.
I found them like 2 hours ago.
I hate you.
Put the mic
Real
down.
loud.
Good.
Hey, Mason, you said you were gonna spend more time on preparing.
Yeah, but then again, neither did we get interview questions.
Well, hey,
like we said we were going
That's not our problem. That's Mason's
that
problem.
is Mason's
Oh.
Uh,
Indeed.
so okay,
We're-
how about we just ask Sebastian some questions?
Okay, you go first.
What's your favorite thing to do other than Fortnite
And run.
and running? Yeah.
Probably to make people laugh, since I'm not saying that I'm good at that. There's times where, you know, I'm funny and there's, you know, that, but like making people laugh and entertaining, keeping people like looking at me. I don't care if they look at me or not. They just happen to because I'm Seabass.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, making people, entertaining people. That's why I want to be a movie director, because, you know, movies are what keep people entertained, and there's not always going to be times where I can like compose. But yeah, composing is like my thing other than Fortnite. So
Cool.
there.
You're a very interesting person, Seabass.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like,
That guy.
Just the character, Seabass, just, I don't know.
I don't know the word for it, but it's like somebody who has like a outside personality and then also has like a different personality when you get to know him.
Oh, I'm disappointed. I don't know it either.
But yeah, so here we have the genuine sea bass, right? That not many people see day to day.
I feel like a lot of people like get the wrong idea about you.
Yeah,
Because like you're like is this the way you like act?
Yeah.
Like just try to make people laugh.
And there's viewpoints on me, and because of what happened between me and Lincoln, there's 2 viewpoints on me instead of like 1,000. Yeah, the 2 viewpoints. I'm either the good person you guys know that I am, or the bad person the bad people think that I am.
Mm.
And they would actually believe it. They would believe that I called Lincoln the N-word, as he said. But if I'm gonna be honest, I actually just said the N-word when I died on Fortnite. So that's just a little note there.
That's not good.
That's not pleasant at all.
Yeah,
I know.
still
I'm
don't
sorry,
say the N
but,
word.
you know,
To all our viewers, please don't say the N
Do
word.
not say
Yes.
the N word.
because the way I learned it, I got beat up by Lincoln, and that was embarrassing and it hurt my heart. And I know that he never wanted to be my friend, and he's not a cool person. That's why he doesn't deserve to be my friend. But the viewpoints on me are affected by his actions as well as mine, and I know that my actions were bad until after everything that happened. But and that one thing that happened before that caused him to do that very nice thing to me at lunch. Yes, that was lovely.
Yeah, there was a lot of lead up to that, and I think I don't know. It was a bad situation in general.
Yeah.
But I would agree with that. I think a lot of people believe you're somebody that you aren't because of what happened, and just in general, Lincoln has a lot more influence on the school.
That's true.
So he could tell people whatever he wanted.
Yeah. And he did.
Yeah, I bet he did. But I think for the most part, you've done a pretty good job of dealing with what happened.
Thank you.
So yeah.
And basically what happened between me and Lincoln was basically me just doing my best to do what I can to keep everything like chill and all that, and his job, which wasn't his job, but he really thought it was, just for him to have his fun and do whatever he wanted. And I wasn't doing whatever I wanted. That only happened when I placed second in squads on Fortnite. Like, you have to know how bad that feels. Like, that's what triggered it. And then I just said it. And I wasn't even playing with Lincoln, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Just
Coming second in squads, I feel like isn't the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, and it's not the worst thing in the world. The worst thing in the world happened to me just days after I said it, which was Lincoln, you know. But like, yeah.
Pale.
Pale?
Wait, is it pill or pale? I can't.
Pale.
This is your last chance, Pale.
That's strike 2.
That's strike 2. You have one more strike.
2 strikes.
2.
Get out of here.
If you get one more strike, then you get the hammer. I don't
Alan
want to hit the
Alan
table.
has a hammer.
I want to hit the table so you can hear it, but I have a hammer.
Here, I'll
right
hit
now.
it with my hand.
I'll hit Mason with it here.
Well, hey! You better get away from me. Hey!
Wait, who wants to
Shut up,
hammer?
Leo.
Wait, Raylan put arrows up to that strike 2 message from Pale. Uh-oh.
Oh, but Raylan drew us fan art, so she gets to pass this time.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to see the fan art?
Wait, can you
Yes,
do that?
I
Yes.
show the fan art.
Show the fan art.
Okay, hold on.
Thank
Raylan
you.
Pointer. Does she have a sister named Zoe who's a freshman? Or does she just have
I
a
don't
same last name?
think
Get
so.
closer to the mic.
Yeah,
Okay, close
yeah,
to
lean
my
forward.
mouth. Alrighty.
He yells at me for that every time.
The fan art is up. They can see it.
How well does Seabass know Alan?
Oh,
kind of.
my. I know him like a
Do you,
god.
would you say that you know Alan deeply well?
Deeply.
This is my first time at his house, so I would give it an 8 out of 10, kind of like my rating earlier.
Mhm.
I'd say that. We've known each other for like three years.
Get that hair out of your mouth.
No, it was 3 years, my bad.
Hey.
Here we are.
There we go.
Thank you,
I had to
Adrian.
touch Alan's lip.
That was
Now I have to.
Don't touch my lip. I
I'm
don't
actually
want that.
sick, so you're probably sick now.
Oh.
Yeah, I've gotten the big sick now. Wait, what?
Raylan does not. Wait, doesn't Raylan have a sister?
Oh, that's where the questions are coming
Wait.
I'm like 90% sure you have a. Okay, Seabass, would you be interested in being interviewed for a documentary about me?
from. About you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Me.
definitely.
Okay,
You have your answer, Chrissy.
there you go, Christy. What's Lauren saying? She's just saying no.
No,
Chrissy. What's that person's last name?
Bersicki.
Berzicki. She is producing a documentary called Writing History about Alan getting homecoming prints.
This is the first time someone's asked me to do a documentary that isn't about me and Lincoln, because the first time it was about Alex Lane asking me that between me and Lincoln, so I'm happy to be with Alan, which is a lot better.
So the Raylan, she has a little brother in 6th grade, and that's it.
Alright.
So
I think I've seen Raylan before. Wait, is she a junior?
Nope, she's a sophomore.
just saw.
Oh.
But anyway, is the fan art still up?
No, I took it down.
Oh.
Wait, can you put a picture of me with the hammer up?
Yeah,
I don't have a picture of you with the hammer.
we'll take a picture of you.
Take a picture of me with the hammer.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be up in like 10 minutes then.
That would be
Just forget it.
okay. Well, okay. So look for the after post for a picture with Alan with a hammer.
Okay, sometimes her cousin dresses up as a girl.
Okay, that I don't think that counts.
I don't think that counts, Lauren.
Definitely does
Oh,
not count.
Chotika Pale sent us some fan art.
Oh. Mason, you should put that one up.
Might I ask who's on?
I'll work on it.
Like the 8 people they're on.
Wait.
We don't know.
Thank you for that fan art, Pale.
We know it's pale.
Pale,
whatever.
pale.
We'll just
Chrissy, yeah. It's
we're
okay.
just gonna keep going.
Yeah. What's the view count now, Mason?
We don't need to know.
It's probably 10.
You don't need to know.
Okay. Rick, can you tell me?
Yeah, we're taking view count privileges away, Alan.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Also, it's literally on your phone right there.
I don't
It's
see it.
not. But
It's not.
so anyway, okay. So what's your like favorite song? What do
Your
you?
favorite
What kind of?
What
music
kind-
do
what
you
kind of
like to
music do you
listen to?
like?
I like to listen to Sum 41, Willie Nelson, Nirvana, all that stuff. And I don't have a favorite song. I actually have a set of favorite songs because they're all so good. But one song that I particularly like as a classic is Fly the Bumblebee by Nikolai
yeah.
Rimsky-Korsakov.
Yeah.
I've heard you play that on
I've
your
heard you play
clarinet.
that many times.
I'm still working on it. And I'm getting better. It's just a really slow process. I wish it went faster.
Isn't it supposed to be like super hard?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's super fast.
yeah. And I'm actually trying to do it on piano, believe it or not.
Is it harder than that?
Wait, Seabass, do you play piano?
On occasion, yeah. I'm not the best at it at all.
Do you think it's harder than that one like Venice song? Like,
No,
No.
no.
Okay, never mind.
But yeah, Fly Bumblebee, that's just my song. And I'm trying to write Fly to the Sea Bass, which is basically like
I want to hear that.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
hear that.
I'm trying to make it just like Fly the Bumblebee, except it doesn't give you that bumblebee spirit that Korsakov put in the song.
Instead, it's the Seabass series
Yeah.
spirit. So like, how would you say your freshman year is going? Like
Yeah.
overall?
It sucks.
Sucks?
Besides all the Lincoln
Yeah,
stuff.
like we won't talk anymore
Yeah, it's
about the
fine.
Lincoln stuff.
Well, the Lincoln stuff is the worst of it all, but when it comes to the other bad things, it's basically how many times my parents have said no to me.
Mhm.
And that just always sucks. And I know it's because they're serious about it, and I understand, so I just be a man and cope with it. But the fact that I have to be a man to enjoy freshman year just makes my freshman year kind of bad.
Yeah.
My first days of school, it was really hard because my bus was always late, and I didn't get the bus app until they told us. And that's not the only thing. Like, that's just a little piece of what contributes to the flaws of freshman year, really.
Hopefully, your sophomore year will be better.
Oh, I know it will be better.
Just saying, Alan is still a sickly boy, not a man. So Seabass is a man. Alan is a sickly boy.
very sickly right now. I am sick.
I'm sorry.
A weak, sickly boy.
I'm going with the hammer. Right
He
now.
does have a hammer. Actually, I
Yeah,
shouldn't
yeah.
be saying that.
Yeah. Better check yourself before you wreck
Ah.
yourself. That was too close.
That was
I'm
too
sorry.
close.
He almost hit me with the hammer.
Yeah.
I would sue.
No, you wouldn't.
I would sue the
You
podcast.
would sue the podcast.
I would sue my own podcast. That's how petty I am.
I know.
Yeah, the cross country guys, they don't like me at all. Like, I respect them. I respect them so much. They
Say
just
that again.
they just treat me
Yeah.
like crap, and they contribute to, freshman year. Like, especially
Like-
Zach, dude.
Yeah, no,
You're
yeah,
coming
yeah.
back for track, right?
Oh yeah,
That's
that's what I'm excited for.
I don't know if I would be excited for that because
You've
I
already
feel
went
like
through
it's not as fun as cross country, but
Oh yeah.
I know most of them won't be there, so like you won't have to deal with
Yeah,
that.
Lincoln won't be there.
Yeah, but
Wait, Lincoln did track this year, right?
no,
Oh wow.
he
can't.
didn't.
He all he likes is lacrosse. It's the only thing he'll try to be in, but he can't be it anymore because, yeah, just saying.
But yeah, most of them don't do track.
Yeah, because
I understand.
they do lacrosse.
They do lacrosse.
Yeah,
They're
I
part
thought
of the
lacrosse was
Lax
a winner.
Bros.
Max Bros.
Alan, are you
Whoa.
gonna join lacrosse?
I was thinking about
Same,
it,
bro.
but probably not.
Why not?
You're a sickly boy.
Because I do want to do track.
You don't want to be with Evan in the Lax Bros?
That's a good point. I do love me some Evan Ferguson.
And I do love me some Lax Bros.
I do love me.
I love me
Max
some
Bros.
Evan Ferguson.
You gotta love
He's
Evan
cool.
Ferguson. We had him here last week.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of other episodes of the podcast, Seabass?
This is
I
my
mean,
first time ever. Really.
Yeah, considering that he didn't know the name of the podcast, he probably didn't, Alan.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's pretty good.
On Twitch, yeah. I
It's
have
on-
Twitch. I have 2 accounts. I just need to update it and fix all of it and all that.
What's the
Okay,
chat say?
so Lauren said that we should have Pale and Raylan on the podcast.
Yeah, if anybody wants to be on the podcast, just let us know.
And we will consider it.
We'll consider.
We can't guarantee that everyone will be on the podcast,
Yeah, there are some people that we absolutely do not want on the podcast.
like Mason.
Yeah,
What?
Like
Hey, that's
Yeah,
messed
we
up.
need him, don't we? Because he's like the
So,
computer dude.
I have Pale's artwork ready to put on the screen if you want to. If
Yes.
Alan, you want to show everybody else the artwork that Pale made.
Yeah, put the artwork from Pale on
I'm scared.
the screen.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, it
Alright,
is.
how
It's
would I
very
do that?
intricate.
So wait, I have a question. If it was like inappropriate or anything, he wouldn't like put it on, would it?
Right.
No.
Yeah. It's a
It's
kid
a family-friendly podcast.
It is.
Alright,
It's really good. Look, show him.
that's dope, bro.
I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Pale's fan art might be better than.
I think it is.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry.
I haven't
man.
seen any fan art.
Are they
than
seeing
that,
it
honestly.
right now?
Yeah, they can see it. They can see
Okay.
it right now.
So notice. Okay, I just want to say, put the picture back up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna point out some of the intricacies of this fan art. So notice how you can tell between me and Alan because there's more brown lines.
That's just true. And how it says bros, so you know that we're the real Wright bros.
Yeah.
Whereas Raylan and Raylan, you couldn't tell that at all.
Also, I couldn't tell which one was me and
That's
which one was
true.
Alan.
That's a good point. And also, I got that big head.
No, I have a bigger head than you in that one.
Well, I got the big mouth. So that's the important thing.
Oh.
Yeah, also notice how Alan's mouth is bigger than his head. I would say that that's an accurate representation of.
But we are the same height in this photo, which is obviously not true.
It's obviously
You're
true.
about a foot.
I'm
taller
like
than him.
7 foot, right?
I'm like a foot taller than you.
Yeah, I've seen a picture of you guys a year ago. It was on your Instagram actually. You guys were standing in the kitchen, or whatever.
The kitchen?
Yeah,
Kitchen?
You were,
Oh
yeah, you were
wait,
wearing
is
glasses.
it my
Yeah.
my profile pic?
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh yeah.
Same.
Okay. So
It's that kitchen right there.
yeah, we
Oh,
are.
wow, that's nice.
Yeah, the very same
The
kitchen.
very one.
So do we have anything else on?
I'll
On
answer
here.
any question, bro.
On headline hold do you got any more topics?
Holiday slash.
I don't think we want any more topics from Mason over here.
Oh,
Yeah, Mason.
I'm
Seabass is getting the right picture about
That's
Mason.
messed up.
Yeah.
Even Seabass doesn't like
Okay,
Mason.
let's tell you all the failures of Mason throughout the past 4 weeks. So first week, the stream went down, and he didn't get the first half of the stream at all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And so we had to use
Wow,
we had a
you're so sweet,
camcorder.
Mason, aren't you?
We had a camcorder
camcorder
set up.
over here.
Luckily, because Chrissy did it,
Yeah.
so we used that. But it was video, and I was sitting real dumb the whole time, so I looked real dumb. Thanks a lot, Mason. And then the next week, what happened the next week?
Wait, that was Gabe, right?
Yeah, it was Gabe. So that was when.
Wait,
he-
hold up. I have a question.
Yeah.
You guys interview people every episode, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a
Then how
guest.
did
every-
that work? If you guys had to like get a camera over here.
What do you mean?
Side
It was on a tripod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. And then the next week, Mason had to postpone it for a day because he's done.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And then the next week
The stream went down again.
Oh,
we
that's
went
lovely.
like 30 minutes of talking, and then the stream went down, and then we had to restart the entire thing, and we had to do another hour of it. So that was not good.
That was the worst episode.
That was absolutely the worst
Yeah,
episode.
and then last week was actually pretty good. Good job, Mason.
I
Yeah.
didn't do anything wrong last week.
Wait,
that's
really?
what I remember.
Um,
There was probably
no, it was
something.
late. It was late. It was 30 minutes late.
That's because
No,
of
that was
Evan,
Evan.
though. That's not my
But
fault.
no, that's always Mason's fault.
Yeah, that's right. You can't
It's
blame
always
Evan.
Yeah, Evan is like the perfect person. So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What makes Sunday the best day to do this?
it doesn't. There's nothing that makes it the best day to do this. Because actually, I had to move like my schedule.
Yeah, why'd you
around.
agree to do it Sunday?
I don't know.
That was pretty
I thought
funny.
you guys like wanted it. I don't know why.
I just chose a random time. And you're like, okay.
Well, but it sounds good when you say live Sundays at 3.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Live-
Live Sundays at 2 sounds dumb.
And if you say live Saturdays at 3, it's like. But yeah. So I don't know why we chose.
Okay,
that.
we got some drama in the
Uh-oh.
chat.
Oh my god.
First of all, what do you want to know about his interest in movies? Elaborate on that question.
My
And
interest
then
Yeah. So Chrissy Berzicki wants to know about your interest in movies and film.
we already talked about that. First,
Not
I
re-
can
like
tell.
a little bit.
So you want me to just explain that real fast?
Yeah.
Alright, Chris, I got you. So video games, I like video games more than movies, but the thing about video games is that they're a lot more complex because when you think of it, video games, you have to look and you do, but movies you just look. Yeah. But movies
Wait.
are a lot easier to make, so I
Are
feel like
you
it's
leading this into some kind of interactive movie where you do stuff while the movie goes? Like one of those books where you like choose your path? What if you made movies where you choose your path?
Well, that's actually creative, but I have a different creative plan for movies. But yeah, I like movies and I want to be a movie director rather than a video game maker, even though I like video games more than movies.
But it'd be a lot harder to make it as a movie director than as a video game designer. There's a lot more video game designers out there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, movies. There's some movies that have to be so
Except
good
movie
that,
is
you
a
know,
director.
they just make you like watch it. You know? Like
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers. Have you seen that?
No,
No.
I haven't seen that.
Oh wow, you're
What is
missing
that?
out. It's a movie about. It's kind of like Beetlejuice, only it's not funny at all. It's about this monster who lives under a church in the basement, and he kills people and he puts them in there. And there's these two teenagers that find out about it, and they run away, but they bring the monster with them, and it's cool. It's just one of those movies that makes you like it, and it kind of inspires me to make movies. So.
So like, what kind of genre of movie would you like to make?
Ooh. Think about me. I want to be like a good director that's like so good that I make every genre, like horror. But the genre that I like the most is probably action adventure. Yeah, I already know what movies I want to make when I grow up.
Do you have any like drafts for a movie, like a idea for a movie?
Oh, I have many ideas.
Can you like give us one?
There's Seabass, a Star Wars story.
Ooh,
Oh.
I want to hear about that.
Yeah.
I want to hear about
Alright,
that.
so
Okay.
basically, alright, I'm a big Star Wars fan, alright, because
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
They're timeless.
Wait,
classics.
wait. Didn't Gabe say that Star Wars wasn't good?
No, he said it was overrated.
Yeah, which it is. But
you're gonna have to give me his address. No, I'm just kidding.
but anyway, we have some guest drama. But anyway, so tell us about it.
Alright, so Darth Maul. Have you guys seen Solo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he comes back to life. That is actually him.
Mhm.
I promise you, because Disney announced it. The Clone Wars. It's a childish show, but I used to watch it when I was a kid, and it told me everything about it and everything. So Darth Maul actually survived getting cut in half, right?
Okay.
Before
somehow.
that happened,
Somehow.
he had 9 children.
9
Yeah.
children.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Wait, is this already happened or is this? what
This
you're
is
making?
something that I'm gonna add to Lucasfilm if I can.
Okay.
And one of those children is Seabass. But all of the brothers, alright, they're like really connected.
Mhm.
They love each other. They do the same thing that their father did, which you know. Yeah.
I don't
I don't know. Wait, please elaborate.
elaborate.
Where they like get up with like girls and all that, you know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that
okay,
makes sense.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
And it's been a while since I went into Google Docs and just typed stuff in and made ideas. I think I'm gonna announce the names of the brothers. So Seabass. And I actually got up names of people that I'm connected to.
Mm.
Some of them are actually jerks, but
Okay.
they're still cool names. There's Zayd, Trey, Czar, only spelled differently.
Okay.
Two czars.
2
Yeah.
stars.
And I can't remember the other 4 others. I can't remember, bro. I'm gonna have to make up new names or something like that.
Can one of them be Alan?
One of them has to be Alan.
Oh, how about Elaine? Nah, that's
Elaine.
that's kind of a lame.
That
Yeah.
doesn't sound like a Star Wars name.
or
I feel
a guy
like
name, and that.
I feel like Alan Skywalker
Alan
would be a great.
Skywalker.
Yeah.
No, Alan Moonwalker. He only walks around moonwalking.
I can only walk backwards.
I guess I could add Alan. But anyway, they're brothers, and the movie starts with them in a ship, and they're all like teenagers, 20s, you know. I don't know how Star Wars measurements in years or anything like that. I think it's like parsecs. I don't know. But anyway, they're all on their ship, right? And the movie just starts, and they're above this planet, but they like it, and they're just trying to find a new planet, and it's like all sand. It's kind of like Tatooine, except the sand is like whiter-ish, and it's just flat, like no mountain, no hills, nothing like that.
Mhm.
So they land on the planet, and Seabass is like the only. Okay, so it's a long story. So basically, you know Darth Maul, right?
Yes.
His species is Dathomirian,
Mhm.
and every single one in their species has either yellow eyes or red eyes. Kind of like humans, how they have either green or brown, rarely blue.
Wait, that's not right.
Wait.
Isn't it rarely green?
It's really green.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, blue eyes are the most common kind of eyes.
I thought
No,
it was
I thought brown is.
Yeah, Jacob.
Brown is most.
Jacob Orr has
common.
the most common eyes, dude.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hey,
It's true.
Jacob.
Did you see the?
Wait, we should have
freaking
Jacob.
contacts?
I
Yeah.
kind of want Jacob on the podcast.
Yeah, Jacob.
I would watch that, honestly.
Jacob would be
like-
fun.
Okay. Yeah. Comment in the chat.
Yeah.
Jacob Orr if you want Jacob next
Or-
week or following.
Also, I want Lauren to stop being such a squirmelin herself.
My story's too long about the movie. I can't bring
Okay.
that up, to be
So
honest.
so basically it's like another Star Wars. It's
Oh, we
in
got-
a different. It's in the same universe, but it's a different story,
Yeah.
and it's about Seabass.
It's still in Star Wars, and it still affects it.
Okay.
Oh, we got Josiah on the podcast.
Oh yeah, Josiah
Oh.
Hartman, right?
Yeah.
Why are you looking
Yeah.
at Jacob's eyes?
Why are you looking at Jacob's eyes?
Why aren't you looking at Jacob's
He's
eyes?
got
Yeah.
some nice eyes.
No, but
Well, they're pitch brown.
when you see those contacts, dude, I thought he was like a wizard, like conjuring up some spells. But
He would look like a wizard if he got the clothes for it, honestly.
protest and boycott this podcast. Uh
Oh
oh.
my God.
Uh oh.
Also, Pale, learn how to use caps, please. Why?
Please.
Why are like random letters just capitalized?
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Wait, bro, what about me? What? What do you mean, what the heck, Alan? Why'd you saying that?
What the frick, Alan?
What the frick? What the frick frack snick snack? You tired there, Seabass?
Oh no, I'm not tired. I just happen to yawn a lot.
Seabass is about to schlump.
He's slumping.
Can you confirm or deny that you hibernate during the winter?
Oh, well, usually I am a creature after all, but no, I do not hibernate.
You are a creature after all.
I only hibernate after cross country meets.
Okay.
Hibernate Saturday and Sunday, and then I wake back up and I'm like, oh, school, I gotta get ready. Yeah.
That's exactly what I do.
Sometimes you just gotta hibernate, you know?
Yeah, I don't.
Y'all ever just hibernate?
All the time. It's a hidden message.
Actually, just think about how crazy it is that bears just hibernate. Like half their life is hibernation.
That's sad, dude.
It's like a quarter, yeah.
That quarter, I guess. Cause, yeah, I guess the.
I wish I was a bear, dude. That would be better.
Bear, sea bass. No.
Oh yeah, Alan's favorite animal is a bear.
It's true.
So like, why is that your favorite
Bear's
animal?
like awesome. They're cool.
Some
favorite
bear
animal.
facts.
Some bear facts.
Like, didn't you tell me that a bear can kill like a whole pack of wolves?
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy.
it is great.
Scientifically.
I watched
that's
this like
possible.
documentary about it because I was bored.
He loves bears.
I was like,
Teddy
why don't I
bears.
look something up about bears, you know, as you do often. You know, it's crazy.
What's your favorite type of bear, Alan?
Definitely the classic brown bear.
I'm gonna say mine's the Care Bear. How about-
Can I change my answer?
Yes.
Care Bear.
Okay. That was. So, Seabass, what's your favorite type of animal?
Humans, but my second favorite
Other
is cats.
Cat?
Because personally,
Wait, it's not sea bass?
It's not sea
well,
bass.
sea bass isn't an animal; he's a god.
No,
Sea bass?
there's an animal. I don't know if you know this, but there's an animal. It's a fish called
Yep.
a sea bass.
And I've seen that on the internet. It's actually my Chromebook background.
Ooh, so that's not your favorite animal?
No, because that's something that you would eat every day. A cat, you just, you know.
People eat cats.
I think
No.
you would be surprised at the resolve of sea bass. All right,
It's true.
People eat
they
sea
are
bass
very
all the time.
resilient. Probably. I
Probably.
don't know about them, but
It's like tuna. You can't stop eating it. You know, like I don't eat sea bass. I've never eaten a bass. You know, it's just a fish. You know, like sea bass just happens to be similar to Sebastian. That's why, you know, I'm not a fish at all. I'm gonna make a new sea bass, and it's not gonna be an ugly fish. It's gonna be.
it's not. How do you know it's an ugly fish?
I can look it up.
Let's
and-
look it
It's
up.
a beautiful wonder of
look it up.
nature.
all right, thank you. But that doesn't go to
Not
me.
you, sea bass.
Yeah, I know.
Sea bass. Sea
I almost
bass.
looked up sea bass, like CBASS.
Japanese sea bass. Look at that pristine sea bass.
Dude, it's kind of looking cute.
Not gonna lie. I might have to
I'll
give
go
it a
around
bit,
it
a
first.
little smooch.
Here.
Oh, there it is.
That sea bass, that Japanese sea bass, looking kind of cute though.
Looking kind of cute, not gonna lie.
Rate 9 out of 10.
Rate, TBH, I see you in the hall sometimes, so we don't really talk much. Rate 6 out of 10.
There's a little sea bass on my shirt right here.
Oh yeah, nice. It kind of looks like a shark though.
Yeah, this is a shark.
Anybody who
Shark
wants a
line.
rate /TBH from sea bass, here is your chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
TBH. Who wants a TBH/rate from Seabass? There's
What the?
there's stuffing in my
That's
mouth.
right.
Potatoes on the stove.
What?
We can keep
There's-
going.
Is that
Turkey in
their
the
rate to me
kitchen.
or what? I hate potatoes.
Hey, hey.
Okay, Pale
Stop.
wants one.
Alright, what's
With-
I don't think Pale deserves one. She
No.
hit 3
Okay.
strikes. I
Wait,
don't
did
think
she have a
deserves-
third strike?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's still
yeah.
here, but I
Wait,
don't,
what was the
this,
third
this should be her
strike?
punishment. She didn't get it.
What was the third
Well,
strike?
that's a little bit.
I forget. She did something.
Hey, bro, I'm Seabass. That's a little too harsh for them to not
Okay,
get it, to be honest.
okay.
to be
Okay,
honest.
You can do it. It's up
Alright,
to your
alright.
discretion.
Wait, wait. You have to say which one you want.
Oh.
TBH.
Oh,
I'm scared.
okay, so Raylan wants a TBH and a rate.
Oh, from me to her.
It's a TVH.
Oh shoot!
Do you
I don't know
wanna-
what that is. 2V.
No.
No.
Too very honest.
Do you want to look at them and then rate them based off of their
No,
what they look like?
no.
As-
This isn't Tinder,
So
Alan.
rate what you think of them.
yeah. Okay, we
Oh,
got Chrissy, who is the one who's making the documentary about me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Christy is the documentary creator.
If I can be honest, I don't know anyone that's watching this at all.
You don't have
But
to.
I can
Okay.
say that they look like pretty cool people. And I respect them.
Okay, so that's just TBH for everyone.
Yeah. What's the rate? What's the rate?
Yeah. What's the rate for our viewers?
5 star. Yeah.
5-star.
Yeah.
Wait.
So 10 out of 10?
Is that a 10 out of 10?
Yeah. But
Oh.
if I meet them, that could change maybe. But I don't know.
Okay. So TBH seemed pretty cool. If I meet you, rate could change. Rate 10 out of 10. So
If you met Pale, it'll probably be lower. I don't think I've ever.
after
met
those
Pale.
3 strikes,
Oh, what about Josiah?
Josiah Hartman, TBH.
Oh, I
Knight.
know that dude. Yeah, I respect him because he's one of those people on our team that actually shows up to practice on like a lot of people, maybe you know.
I know.
yeah.
some.
And that's just one of the many reasons why I like you, Josiah. And yeah, what's up? 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yep, there we go.
Wow.
Wait, what? I'm unamused. One less viewer. It says Pale.
Oh,
You know what,
gotta be
Hale?
kidding me.
You're gonna get banned next
Wait,
episode.
Raylan wants us to show him pics of them.
Okay.
All right.
Do you agree with
I
this?
accept.
Is that objectifying women?
Probably.
I think I've seen a picture of Raylan.
Okay, so first up, Raylan.
Raylan is getting the first rate.
First rate.
Of her appearance. Wait, what are we doing here?
Are we doing appearance?
Wait,
I'll do
I
anything.
feel like that would be a bit much.
Sure.
ask the chat if we can objectify women real quick.
Wait,
Y'all ever just
Ask the
objectify?
chat if we can objectify women real quick.
you can ask him yourself.
When all
I'm on Instagram.
when all you do is hibernate and objectify women.
That's all I.
That's what bears do.
It's true. Let me see.
Alan is trying to be a bear.
Oh, I timed out Pale for 6 minutes.
Yes, Pale is officially.
No,
Oh.
10 minutes. 10
10
minutes.
minutes
She can't,
banned.
She can't speak for 10 minutes. She might
Oh,
be able to look
okay.
at the stream. I don't really know what it does, but
Okay. Thank you,
But-
Mason.
Okay, we gotta know. Can we objectify women? Nobody's saying anything.
okay, it's my personal opinion that we can't.
Chrissy wants to be objectified.
Okay, yeah, Chrissy
I
wants a real rate. So
Oh, for her
ye-
personality and her life and everything. Yeah.
personality or appearance, Chrissy.
No, she said, please objectify me.
Okay,
Here's this one.
he's looking at it.
I've never seen her before. Let's see.
I don't think you're
She looks like she looks like the person that's actually really cool. I mean, 100 likes. not
I don't
bad.
think you're saying the purpose of objectifying women, Seabass.
Hold on
Rate,
a second.
please. Rate.
Rate.
I have not made my rate yet.
Objectify
Hold on.
her entire personality to a number,
I don't know.
please.
I don't know her personality, but after looking at her appearance, I would say that her personality is probably 10 stars, maybe
10
9
stars.
stars.
10 stars. Okay.
I'd say it's about 4.
Well, that's your opinion, Alan.
Raylan.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about.
Bear.
Raylan wants one.
Raylan wants to be objectified.
I think I sit next to her at lunch, but I don't know if that's Caitlin or Raylan. I don't know. It might be.
I think you would know.
I don't.
if-
I
if
rarely
it
sit next to her.
was. But
I sit next to like Peyton
Okay.
Belch and those people. Oh, Alan knows who Peyton Belch is. Am I right? You rode the
Mhm.
golf cart with her.
I sure did.
he was in that golf cart.
Yeah, wait.
Oh my
We
god.
might be sitting at lunch together this week.
This is Raylan?
Yeah, it's Raylan.
Dude, she's beautiful. Holy crap.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Hold up. No, wait. Hold on. I think I know her. Hold on. She's a sophomore, correct?
yes. So what's your rate?
I don't know anyone, bro. I'm so upset. But yeah, 9 or 10 stars.
9 or 10?
It's gonna be
Right.
that way unless I see someone that I know and I'm like, oh god, they're friends with Lincoln. I know. No,
Right.
3 stars.
Wait, so you sit with Peyton Belch and all there?
On an occasion, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sitting there this week
Yeah.
for.
I have to sit with Tyler Goodall.
Yeah. For wrestling, we're doing this thing called Buddy Week,
where you have to sit with your buddy at lunch and you have to
I've heard
talk
of
to
that.
them, and you have to, if you don't answer questions about them before practice, you have to do stair laps.
yeah, Coach pairs
that.
Coach pairs us up with somebody we don't know from the team.
You're with Gabe, right?
Yeah, I'm with Gabe.
And
Do you
I'm
know
with
Gabe?
Tyler Goodall.
I need one, bro.
Wait.
Tyler Goodall. I've never even heard his name before. There's just too many people at this school.
He's
And
really
other schools.
he's really buff.
Well,
like-
kind of like
Okay.
Austin Lane.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember Austin Lane.
Yeah,
I have
of
to
course.
call-
I know you remember Austin.
Bro, I have to
Lane,
call him
Seabass.
Daddy from now on.
Okay,
Don't
what
call
about
him Daddy,
Pale?
please.
She's flipping me off. Wait, that's her? Pale?
Pale.
Yeah, that's the one who's like been trash talking us and got banned from the stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
0 out of 10. 0 out of
Wait,
10.
as long as she can't hear us, I'll actually be honest.
She
Okay.
can. She
Yeah,
can.
she can.
Wait.
Alright.
She can.
Well, I think that after looking at this and hearing everything about her, I bet that if I met her, I would give her a 2 out of 10.
Oh! Oh!
Pale, get destroyed.
Get destroyed, Pale! Oh my god!
You got a 2 out of 10. All right, so that includes our TBH and rate session. So I think that's about where we're gonna end.
Probably.
Whoa, what? Mason.
I guess not.
Someone else to use the bathroom?
Everybody should buy a shirt
my
for
God.
$10.
God.
We gotta plug the shirts. All the proceeds go to this podcast so we can actually get like good stuff.
If
Also,
we
it's
get-
cheaper now.
It's
So
$10
your
until
excuse-
Friday.
If you're not gonna get a shirt, your excuse cannot be because it's too expensive. Because it's only $10, and if you can't afford that, then you're probably pretty broke. So
God.
Get
10
broke,
to
boy.
be honest, pretty broke.
$10 for a T-shirt is really cheap.
Yeah, that is a really
Like
cheap
a plain
t-shirt.
T-shirt is like $3.
Yeah.
TBH, you broke, boy.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, buy a t-shirt if you have the money, which you should.
How can you be poor? Just like get that bread, bro.
Yeah, just get a job, lol.
Same.
But
That's all I did.
But anyway, so we're gonna end the stream here. Tune in next week. We don't know who we're gonna have yet, so
Yeah,
it's
we
gonna
did
be
not
a
think
mystery
about
guest.
I'm thinking.
Hey, shh.
Okay, mystery guest.
So anyway, it's been real.
It's been real, y'all.
End the stream, Mason.